So we got something that's been added to the access to the railroad, guys. So I'm gonna take a picture of this. I didn't even notice it. So this way I can show the people on my phone if I need to. So let's see here. Hopefully you guys can read that. That's what's going on right there. Like a small picture. I don't want a big one like I had up there a second ago. I want a small picture. That way I can show someone that might be back here, but they probably know. So we're just gonna go, I don't know, to hell with it. I'll just tell them that there's a notice that there is no camping back here, and that's what we're doing. What we're doing is I'm gonna be filming and showing you guys. I wish I could figure out how to do a picture in picture. I can record that way, but for some reason, I don't know about doing picture in picture. That way you guys can see me when I'm talking, and that way I film. But this is what it looks like going back down in my backyard. We're also gonna take and come over here, show you another area that I used to have bagged up. What did this say? Go to your screen, one with a hand. One with a hand. The one, yeah, that's a body, that's not a hand. Oh, the hand, dude, you rock. You rock. More, but oh my goodness. I'm about to fall on my ass. Oh, I need to get some better shoes. Okay, dealt with it. I'm just gonna film. Anyway, look at this. I used to have this cleaned up, guys, right here. I had it all in bags. They ripped the bags open. They ripped those bags open. And the crappy thing is, we were supposed to clean all this up this weekend, as in city council finally had it fixed. Let's see. It's a learning curve. It's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it when I have time at the house instead. Anyway, all this crap right here, I had bagged up. I'm gonna show you a different area too. And this guy here, this was one that was actually over here smoking crap. And I kicked his butt off. I was like, dude, because he literally had foil. I'm gonna be careful with what I say, but he had foil that was literally blowing back into my kid's yard. This is only about, I'd say less than 25 yards from my house, right? So this is the backyard, which that's why I want all this stuff cleaned up. So I had all this bagged up, if you can imagine that. I had it all bagged up, and they came back here and tore it all open and flipping. They were going through it. I had it bagged up to like throw away, and I don't know, man. They make it really hard to flip and clean up or get anything done. Say campers in our area, take that how you will. I would way rather call them the substance abuse users instead of the other, but they get really pissed. They're like, not all of us do that. Well, I'll tell you what, you can easily, in my opinion, tell the difference. The ones that do are the ones that trash areas. That's what's up with that. Oh, we actually have some deer up here this time, guys, so it's not all bad. This is some new stuff here. I don't know what's up with this. But look at there. See the deer? There's a fawn too. Oh, she's looking back at us. She's like, what are you doing? There she is. Hello there, honey. How are you? I see you watching me. Yeah, doesn't it? Isn't that sick? I mean, we're looking at the wildlife right here and the deer and how beautiful that is. Luckily, she's on a fenced-in area, so that area stays cleaner. There's someone over there. One of these days, I'm gonna have to try and meet them because maybe they would help with the cleaning efforts. There's two Bambis. She's got two Bambis with her, guys. That is so cool. Man, they're booking. She's just like taking her time, but they're like, oof. Anyway, let's head up this way. Whew, it is hot today too. So this walk that I'm doing and recording all this, it is over 100 right now, and it sucks. Thank you for oh yeah, you're amazing. Share the live, like the live, get it going on. I'm gonna try to keep talking to keep you guys engaged that way. But when I'm walking on the trail and on the train tracks, that's gonna be a little harder. You are amazing. Who do we? Iced coffee. I like the screen name. If you get my meaning with that, we gotta be really careful what we say. Okay, what are we reading here? I'm the same one who's been. Oh, you are. Oh, dude, it's so flippin' cool. Yes, all right. You're making it to where I almost want to go live more. We will see. I don't know. This app just. I love the people. Don't get me wrong. I love the people. Like I love you, and I got some on here that are amazing. Like if Donna comes in, Party Girl comes in. You guys are amazing. I love you. I have a problem with the app. That's the only way I can put it. It just. Yeah, it's crazy. We got here. Oh, I saw that. Who is this? Who is it? I gotta look. Man, I'm having a hard time. There's too much light. I cannot make out the name right now. I'm sorry. But you are amazing. I can see your guys' text. I just have a hard time with the name. So yeah, I need to move this. My selfie stick, I've had it for a long time, and it's starting to mess up on me finally. I'll tell you what though, it's been awesome. Let's go ahead and walk up here. We got some different stuff that wasn't here before. That's a stroller. They use baby strollers to haul their shit around. So this is where one guy that I had to tell him he can't be back here. I had to tell him. And they're always leaving their stuff. Always leaving their stuff. So, and the cool is, I don't know if any of you guys like old cars, man. I can't believe this thing's still back here. They have just shredded it, but look at this. Anybody who knows cars, tell me what that is. I think it's pretty flipping cool. I think it's like an old Studebaker, but I don't know. Zoe! There we go. It's time. Your friend. Nice. Whew. Man, I'm shot. Lizzie! Hey, Lizzie, do me a favor and find Iced Coffee over there and give him a follow, please. I'll bet you $50 they will pick you back up. Hey, there's a motorcycle in there, too. Motorcycle frame inside it. Whew. I am burning up. Okay. Focus on walking. I did bring water with me, so we're good on that one. One of the reasons I talk, too, is that way I don't scare people. I don't know if you guys have been around people that I'm out of space to follow. You need to work on that, girl. I can't believe it. I even have space to follow. I jumped on the Generation X trend. That's been going really good, man. I'll tell you what. I gotta admit, I love that family. It's been pretty amazing. Whew. I mean, I love you all, but Generation X is crazy. Damn, it is hot. Could you imagine living here with all the crap that goes on? I mean, there were 3 fires out here not too long ago. So here we go. They took and put another sign down here, which kind of throws you off and makes you go, well, does that mean there's no camping in the other area too? But this is a pretty big one. These are new signs they put up right here. They got it on both sides. That right there says no exit, which really is that's not true. I mean, it's a fenced off exit. But if you had to, it's an exit. Whew. Got to save my water for my walkout. I've got to. I didn't bring a lot. I try to not bring as much. I bring the bare necessities. The bare necessities. Bare necessities of life. They used to have a boat up in the tree. I don't think they have the boat anymore. So there's the truck. I'd like to know how they got all this shit here. I don't think that one's from the '64 flood. It might be though. I don't know. Woo, thank you for sharing and liking the live. I don't even know what we're at on the liking the live. I'm trying to see it. I'm in the shade now, so that'll help. We are at 1.0, 1,000 likes. Too bad y'all weren't here. If you need a wagon, there's a wagon right there. See the wagon? And trying to decide. I guess I will. I'll try to be careful when I do it. But we're gonna walk up this way, show you this area. People have definitely been here in the past few days because that stroller wasn't like that. Luckily, there's stuff packed out, which is good. That's an interesting bag full of clothes. Bag's coming apart though. But here's what this looks like for any of you guys that haven't seen it before. Pretty crazy, pretty wild. Gives you a weird feeling when you come back here. If you're doing anything like this in your area, I strongly suggest that you carry defensive items with you. Hopefully there's not too many of you that's into that stuff. But you never know what, why, or how these people are going to react. Now, these that I'm going back to see if they're here, I'm going to talk to them on camera, make sure they know, because I've actually been pretty friendly with them, and I would like to keep that rapport going. And then we're going to go and check another area that I know of. This is not the area here. This is just showing you some other area of ictification. Ictification, man. See, the difference was when I was homeless, I didn't leave this kind of stuff behind. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. Man, I have so got to get that girl back. I'll tell you what. I will do it, though. I will do it. All right. Okay, let's see how I want to do this. At least I'm in the shade now, so that's super cool. Also, if you're doing this kind of stuff, I suggest, like, I've got a special pair of pants that I'm wearing. And no, I don't mean my brown pants. They're gray. I probably, if something happens, I'll be wishing I had worn my brown pants. But anyway, you want a pair of pants that does not attract the damn burrs. There's a ton of burrs and shit out here. And one of the things I do as soon as I get home, I have to take a shower and wash all my clothes. My wife is like super allergic to poison oak. I am not, luckily. Thank goodness. I'm allergic to falling on my ass, though. All right, I'm glad y'all like that. I can be funny sometimes. I try to be funny most times, but most people don't really get the humor, you know? So it is what it is. I gotta tell these guys to move their camp closer so I don't have to walk so far to find them. Holy shit. Oh. Walk around this wire. Something sitting there. Also, when you're back around doing this kind of stuff, one of the reasons, I think I said this once, but I'm gonna say it again. One of the reasons I talk, yeah, a lot of it is for you guys to keep you engaged, but it's also so I don't come up on somebody, right? They hear the noise. They have a little bit of time to respond, okay? Because sometimes when you're coming back in areas like this and you come up upon people that are not in the right frame of mind, this is another small camp that I'm showing you guys. That's why we're doing it. That way I check on them, see how much it's changed. But I guess they didn't like mirrors. Oh, you can't even see me. What is that dark? Oh, that's a solar panel. That's not a mirror. That's a broken solar panel. That's what that is. Over here trying to look into a solar panel. They don't make very good mirrors. All right. Oh, why don't you guys forget your shoes? There's your shoes right there. Y'all need to come back and get your shoes. I'll tell you what the hell. And you guys are going to laugh about this one over here too. So I guess I'm like workout equipment and stuff over here. This was someone that got to stay. I got to come over here and stay with them for a bit. And I guess like brought even in more crap. And a lot of times these guys are home. So we're going to see if they are this time. There's also going to be a dog that comes out. He's amazing. They've told me his name, but I'm so bad with names. I love the dog though. But he's a sweetheart. He comes out and acts all, you know, peppy and scary, but he's really not. So these are guys back here. One of the reasons I want to tell them is because I want them to know. I don't want them to actually get a ticket they can't pay. Now, maybe they might be gone. I mean, I smell fire though. That worries me. So that's not good. Hey, there he is. Well, I know if he's here, they got to be here. I know if you are here, they got to be here. I do know it. How you doing? How you doing, Smiles? Oh, get over here. I got food and water up for you. We're going to check that too, aren't we? Yeah. Let's make sure you got food and water. There he is. Yeah, I haven't warned my people. So you know, I'm live right now. One of the reasons that I came out, because as you know, I like y'all. So have you guys seen the warning back to back?
I haven't.
You haven't, but they have. Okay, and the reason for that is, and I'm saying it because I honestly have kept up on it. It's been kind of annoying. The only thing stopping them from coming back and cleaning up the area, it sounds like is going to be like about 6 weeks. And that's the railroad. The railroad right now has it to where that's what's holding that up. So I'm just warning y'all because they do have notices and it does sound like they are going to actually do the private property thing and actually get people on that. I don't know how much the fine is, but yeah, I just wanted to come out, give y'all notice. They're putting them up all over the place. So yeah. Cool. All right, brother. You have a good one, man. It was good seeing you. All right, on we go. And you hashtag, and that's flipping awesome. Also, keep it active down there in the comments. Now, he's a good kid, guys. He really is. He just, I feel that they are caught up in a system that just really sucks. I really do. And sometimes it's really hard to keep and have that compassion. And I admit, that's been me. I mean, sometimes I got it, and other times I don't, because I just, depending on what's going on, or if they're impeding on the safety of my kids, or if I'm, you know, over at the bridge, which that's on a video. I was on a bridge over there above Baker Park, and a rock was literally thrown that hit one of our members that she's like 80. And, well, it hit her walker. I mean, the weird was, she had a bloody spot on her arm. After, and I was like, are you sure it didn't hit you? And she's all, I don't think so. I don't know. I'll tell you what, those senior citizens, man, they get tougher is what they do, because I don't think she felt it. I think it hit her arm and she didn't feel it was what was up. I did not want to walk over the hill this time. Whew. We'll go over. All right, let's go check some of the others. So I got proof again that there are still people back here, even though I got told there are not. Whew. Man, I already worked out once today. I'm thrashed. Damn. I love it when I got someone on here that is pushing. It makes it worth it for me to come through and keep pushing. Whew. Put it back like I found it. That's like food and stuff. Hand trucks carry it out. Oh, Also, do me a favor. If anyone wants to come up and chat with me while I'm doing this, we can do that. And do me a favor. And if you see Party Girl or Donna or some of the others, hopefully they'll be active and be, hey, I'm here. But I let people up if they want to chat. Whew. Take effects the right way. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not one of those that. I'm bloody tired, man. I gotta get back in shape. So this was where the fire took place when that arsonist took and set 3 different spots on fire. So we actually have this guy who did it 3 times in Medford. And Medford, instead of like holding him in jail or any that kind of thing, yeah, for fire, can you imagine that? Instead of holding him like you'd think they would, they sent him to us. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that. Allegedly, somehow he got to us. And he's been setting fires here. And as far as I thought, I thought arson was like a felony. They keep flipping down playing it and giving him misdemeanor. See all of this? He burned this entire area. Maybe it doesn't look too bad to you, but it looks bad to me. So, rock on! I love it. You guys are amazing. Thanks for listening to me and thanks for being here. So this was where a guy used to live here. I got all of his dogs spayed and neutered. He had a bunch of puppies. And helped his dog get like the parvo and distemper shots and all that kind of stuff. And I am one. And when you get those people that say, you should do things for people without telling people. No, I don't believe in that. I believe that you set an example for others to follow. If that's helping, that's helping. I do a little bit of all of it though, because I have no problem admitting that holding illicit abusers, we'll put it that way, because TikTok doesn't like it too many times when you say too much crap, but accountable, I think it's a good thing. And it's not being negative, it's that they need more help than they're getting. And when you're on your recreational substance of choice, it's really hard to get off of it. And they need more help. Like in the city right now, I don't agree with that either. I mean, we're doing what we got to do, I guess. That's funny. Can you read that? I didn't do it. But they're doing what they got to do, I guess. And it's because of we're in a sanctuary state is what's up. And because we're in a sanctuary state, we keep getting judges that will make it to where they do an injunction that we fought so hard against, where they let these people get in our parks and crap like that, making it unsafe for our kids. And that is what I'm fighting against. So up here, guys, we got a little bit up here of walk. We're going to see a huge area of just yuck. One of the reasons I'm checking is for some reason, they like coming back to this area because there's just so much stuff back here. I'm wondering, what I would love is when we clean this up, if they would bring a drug dog in here and check this whole area out. That's what I would like. Because, man, I'm wondering how much junk is buried. How much is here. This thing's pretty cool. Whew. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. So there's one of the tents that I did in another video right there. You got another domicile over there. So you got one domicile, another domicile right over there. You got 2 more down the hill. And then you've got another 3 up the hill of domiciles up there. And the crazy thing is, thinking about that, okay, who's our hey? We got Richie! Dude, Richie! Hey, brother. I would bring you up and say hi, but I am in the thick of it. I'm on the side of the hill right now with parts and crap all over the place. So guys, Richie is great at giving follow backs, okay? He is a flipping amazing person, total sweetheart. He's upset with me lately. Well, I wouldn't say upset, but he's missed me because I haven't been going live. I'm going to try to do better, Richie. I'm going to try to do better. But give him a follow. He is, as I said, he's amazing. His mom is a total sweetheart too. So, oh, rock on. I love hearing that, guys. I love it. We are the best of the crop. Whew. All right. I'm going to walk right through the middle of this because it's easier for me right now. I think. I don't know. If there is anyone here, please speak up. I do not want to scare you, and I do not want you to scare me. There are lizards everywhere. So this one was wild. This one is underground. They actually dug it out right here. It's got logs holding it up. Imagine being in there and having that fall on you. Talk about crazy, huh? And there's a funny one down here that I'll show you guys. I don't think I'm gonna go too much further back. Anyway, the next bikes are blah. There's a expensive flipping like Kona back here and a couple others. There are bike frames all over the place. I'll tell you what, for homeless people, they sure like taking and buying bikes. Diamondback. I don't know if you know anything about Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are actually an expensive bike, but yeah. They always talk about money and everything else, but man, they sure got a lot of bikes. That's all I can say. That's an expensive bike right there. So this one is the XCT. It's a more expensive crank, but that's probably a Specialized right there. And then they take apart wheelchairs. Oh, hey, honey, stop the car. Honey, stop the car. Let's check this out. That one over there's got a bunch of stuff you probably don't want to read on the back of the tent. I am soaking, man. It's hot. I'm drenched. Saving my water for on the way back out. That way I got a reward for walking my ass off. You got propane bottles. All the others up there I checked. This one I haven't. It's a good idea to come by. Make sure that they're open. You want to make sure they're open because as long as the propane bottle is empty, it's not a fire hazard. But if it is full of fuel, that is not a good thing whatsoever. Because what'll happen is I used to be on the wildfire crews and stuff. And what'll happen is if you leave fuel in one, right? It's not the big boom that Hollywood shows. But what will happen is it'll build up pressure and it will become a rocket and it will set fire to other areas of the forest. That's what'll happen there. So that's why you want to make sure that those are empty. Hey, I'm glad that I got people on here that haven't seen this before then. That's what it's about. Well, wait till you thought that was crazy. Wait till you come on back here. And this was one that, this one kind of hits hard to home. I won't say her name, but this person back here, that she has social anxiety disorder. A lot of them do. They have some type of psychological thing that they're self-medicating. And this person here, I actually taught her brother martial arts. That's how I know her. So, and I got to know her pretty well. I'd come back here and I would talk to her and try to talk her into come to treatment facilities with me so that she could get off of her drug of choice. And all you can do is keep trying. All you can do is keep trying. It never happened. And believe it or not, I talked to her for 7 years. So all of this has accumulated for over 7 years. So when you look at this, okay, don't be all that. That's like the worst thing in the world. She's got to be the worst thing in the world, worst person in the world. Because she wasn't. She was a sweetheart. She really was. And this is a mental problem. Now it kills me. It does, because I'm very much I'm Native American and a naturalist, and this is like so against Gaia and Mother Nature. But you know, at the same time, you got to keep reminding yourself, and I'm saying this to remind myself that they're people. You know, I mean, this one, she is, pretty amazing. She had gravity feed water. So this went up the hill. She's got a catching pool right there, and it would pull up from the rain and then gravity feed her camp, which is right there. So yeah, it's me. That's pretty flipping cool. So I have seen this person I'm talking about carry two 10-gallon jugs of water at the same time. And she's lighter than the water she was carrying. Because if you do the math, two 10-gallon water jugs, unless I'm wrong, right? That's 8 pounds per gallon. So that's pretty easy math. Isn't that 160, right? 80 and 80, so 160. But she would carry that, and she wouldn't let me help. I asked her one time, I was like, oh my gosh, I see that now. Send music on stage. You're amazing. Such a flipping sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, this area here, she had 3 dogs too. I would come back and try to help her make sure that her dogs were taken care of. They made a tree fort right there, if you can see it. The crazy thing is, this goes, we'll go on ahead. It's shaded here. I don't want to go out of the shade yet, so I'll walk you guys back, show you some of the other areas, and give you some of the other stories. Because there was another person back here. Now I'm going to tell you their attributes. I'm not going to tell you their names because I don't want to do that. But we're going to come on back. Now, there was another one back here in this area. This used to be her tent here. And with this person, the one that I was telling you that I know very well, has been here, she buried a lot of the garbage. She was actually trying to clean up. That's why you see these holes where they were burying the garbage. I mean, I think it's better to burn it, but you can't burn during the summer. And this area here, the person who lived back here, get ready for this, was a 72-year-old one-legged grandma, really sweet lady. And she actually lost her leg from living back here because she got frostbite. And the frostbite traveled up her leg, so they had to amputate her leg. So yeah, talk about crazy, huh? By the way, this keeps going. This keeps going. So when we have to clean this up, it's going to be pretty crazy. I'm thinking about taking this one when I get done. I haven't done this, but I've been pretty good and a good boy this time as far as what I've said and what's happened. So I think I'm going to put this whole thing on YouTube. That way people can take a walk, see what my hike looks like in behind my house. And no, we haven't turned back yet. We're still going further up this trail, guys. And I'm hoping that maybe the people that have supposedly came back here, because that was funny, they sent a group of like 18 cops and a mix of something else, I don't know, back here. Said there wasn't anybody back here. That's another campsite up the hill. I'm not going up there. But they had a child in that one. And if I showed you, it would make you sick because there's so much paraphernalia still left in that tent. And thinking about that, being with a child is just mind-numbingly wrong. Whew. Man, that's a good workout. And then when you come back, remember, I just told you a child, right? And I mean, yeah, now there's another, this is the backside now. That's a different domicile right there. And we're just talking about a child. Let's hope this is a dog right here and not a child, right? It says 0. 0 sounds more like the name of a dog. That's good. Or a cat. Got a little, it's got the mattress sheep down there. That's crazy. But I think I'm done. I'm gonna have to turn back, guys. I'm running out. But this goes even further up. There's more domiciles back there. This trail goes up further that way. There's more domiciles up there. And it is a blood vein of dirty blood going up this mountain that is just places for people to come into this area and set fires. As a matter of fact, so I was telling you about that one guy. He's actually an arsonist that likes to do his drug of choice and then get naked and set things on fire. So that's why I have such an issue. That's why I'm speaking all the time in city council. That's why I am battling all the time, because we need our safety back. We need it to be safe for our kids again. We need it to be safe, hell, for us. I mean, remember when you could take and go into a park without a problem? Well, this one park is called Baker Park. And I used to go there. It was my favorite one because it was super close. I could go there and I could get in the water with my kayak. I could go swimming with my kids. And now you can't. I mean, but we won. I haven't told you this yet. We did win. We took and filled all the requisitions, I guess you call it, or whatever the flipping injunction put out. Oh, by the way, these are Sharps boxes that they stole right here. So those are Sharps boxes that they tore off and brought back here. That's a little kid's bike right there. There's more bikes back there. But anyway, we did it. And that's why we have that notice back there that says that, you know, that this is private property now and you guys can't camp here. That's what it's for. That's why I went over and I told that guy, the kid, that they're going to be coming back. Now, the crappy thing is we were supposed to clean this up this Saturday, but instead of cleaning it up this Saturday, now we have to wait 6 to 8 weeks for the railroad to take and allow us to do it. Now, I might go through that speech again when I'm down here so it has more impact so I can download this. So I'm probably going to get over here, face our camp, and then give the spiel about the railroad. Now, I get it. The railroad sent a message and said, hey, we're a big corporation and a lot of legalities and a lot of lawyers. So we got to do this legally or some people can get in trouble. So, I mean, I get it. I do. I am just getting tired of legal bullshit. Yeah, now you can't even let our kids ride their bikes. Yep, pisses me off. I got 2 bikes in my backyard that my kids have no room to ride, and I haven't been able to take them to the parks. So, all right, we're going to come over here at a really good viewing area, and I'm going to say what I said just a bit ago about cleaning up Devil's Slide. Going to see if I got my timer on so I can make it to where all I got to do is cut it and go from there. So right here, you can see all of this. So I am down here in the Devil's Slide area. We were supposed to clean this up this Saturday. I was so excited. I've been fighting this for 7 years, and I just got notified that the railroad is not cooperative. They said that, and we talked to them already, you know, they didn't tell us this up front, they told us this after, but they took and they said, well, we're sorry, you actually have to submit a form that takes 6 to 8 weeks before you clean this up, or before you can clean this up. You know, we're not doing it on purpose, we're a big corporation with lots of lawyers and we have to do things right. So yeah, all this work, all this junk going on, fighting this forever. And I guess in the scheme of things, 6 to 8 weeks is not a lot, but it is to me. I would really like to see this done. I would like to put it on my bio and say, I am the one that got a motel cleaned up because of my social media. I am the one that got Devil's Slide cleaned up because of social media. That would just be super cool. But, you know, maybe in the end, because I got you guys. What I don't have, though, and it really annoys me, is I don't have TikTok. Now, see, you guys are different. When I say that, all right, don't see yourself as TikTok. You guys are each an individual person who is there and part of my family. TikTok, though, for some reason, they don't make it feel like they want to help me get my voice out to clean things up. Because when I put things out, they shut them down. They take and they dampen them on the feed. Anytime it looks like it's going to go viral whatsoever. Matter of fact, I even quit the Creator Fund one time, guys. I took and I went, now I'm done. And then I made it back onto the Creator Fund and I accepted. Let me warn you, the Creator Fund is not all it's cracked up to be, people. As soon as you get on it, it is bullshit. So, just to let you know. Whew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I agree on the scare tactics. The part about their lawyers and their big corporation, it's because they don't want to be sued. I think they need to be sued because they have played games for 7 years. They were the ones that held up cleaning this area because they would let the drug afflicted take refuge at the railroad track area. See, this is a culmination of not only private property, but BLM land and train land. And the problem is, the homeless use that as the Bermuda Triangle to just stay in this area. Well, we fought it long enough. We got everybody on our side. We got the private individuals on our side. But the railroad is still dragging their feet. Don't you love it? Oh my gosh. I'm glad you guys are there to push me on and be my cheerleaders. I am shot. When I get in the house, I get home, I'll probably turn this around. Absolutely agree. And I'm kind of wondering, now you just got me on a different tangent too. I'm kind of wondering if maybe the reason they're doing it is because if they take and they get rid of cursive, oh my gosh,